Good evening, Peter. What a match it was out there at VFL Park today. And the fairy tale, it continued for Fitzroy. But from that gripping match, 11 reports. Some commentators scoffed at a couple of the bookings, but it's still going to be a procession down there at VFL House on Monday night. Brownlow medal hope Mark Thompson was booked by 3 umpires for striking Scott Clayton with a left elbow. Teammate Kevin Walsh went for striking Michael Reeves and for attempting to strike him as well. Reeves was booked for the same offences on Walsh. Leon Harris was charged for striking Frank Donnell with a forearm, and Simon Madden for allegedly striking Bill Locum to the groin. Finally, Stephen Clark went for wasting time. The big news is that Kevin Sheedy will take up his option to coach the Bombers again next year. It's important, he said, to make that known now to assist the club's recruiting in 1987. He said a couple of short passes cost Essendon dearly out there at the park today, and the Bombers are furious over the report of Clark for time wasting, an offence which cost them a goal as well. Some are calling it a joke. Sheedy said it hasn't been a good year for Essendon, and he took the Bombers behind closed doors and gave them his word today. Police aren't taking any action about the scuffle involving Mike Richardson after the siren. They said Richardson was quite distressed. A man, though, could be in trouble out there for spitting at the umpires. David Parkham was full of praise for his side tonight, and no wonder. Halfway through the last quarter, he said, "I thought we were gone. But at three-quarter time, I looked into the eyes of the players." He said, "You can tell by looking into the eyes of the players, and I saw an inner strength. I knew we were capable of doing it." The Lions suffered no further injuries for next week. Match winner Mick Conlon had one remark to say to the Sunday press after the day's spectacular goal. "I went from being the worst player on the ground," he said, "to the most popular." And from the team in Brisbane, we got news tonight, Pete. A former rugby star, now stockbroker Paul Morgan, has added an $8 million financial icing to the bid by the Queensland Football League and Paul Cronin Consortium to win the licence up there. Morgan has agreed to underwrite the plan and, if necessary, provide another $2 million in bridging finance for the first 6 to 12 months. Morgan was the man who underwrit the successful movie Crocodile Dundee. Who knows what he might call the team they get up there, Pete. Back to you, mate, and keep on punching.